Good morning, YouTube. We are back. The we are back in the studio. Good morning, Cookie Peach. We are
Good
back in the
morning, good
studio, ready
morning.
to rock and roll.
Right? Oh yeah.
Welcome in. Welcome in.
This is awesome. You got pretty excited yesterday. I was
About
I was
what?
out of my mind when I met Brooke Farmer, but you were excited too. And I was like, wow. Wow. It was
Oh,
so cool.
you mean on this tea with the T's live? You mean?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Oh my gosh. Like
Oh, oh,
seriously,
oh,
my
okay. Okay.
mind so
Wait,
blown.
was it fan? You were geeking out with all those people. That's what.
I was. Oh
Hey,
my gosh.
good morning, Mike. Welcome in. See, I have
Hey
it's a
Mike.
little board that was given me for Christmas. This little soundboard. Dang it! I'm enjoying it. My mic originally had a
Oh, oh.
stand. It originally had a stand. Hey, Mike, um, let me know if the volume is loud enough. I'm playing with the volume right now. Um, yeah, I originally had a stand for this. It broke, so I gotta buy another one, or a new mic or
I'm
something
like,
like
you
that or whatever.
fancy.
But
Oh, okay.
no, we try. But we will we will be interviewing Charles that went on the
Oh, yay.
Carnival Venezia. So
Hmm.
I want to get his take on that. Yeah, I want to get his
Okay.
take on that, but we missed him before. So I said, uh,
Oh.
both conversate. What do you mean? Both conversate minimal. Okay, well, trying to figure this stuff out. You know how it is. Um, but he
True.
had went on the Carnival Venezia, but we've been missing each other. I did a live. Peach is good. I'm a bit low. Boy, I got the volume up. I got the volume up really big, really loud. I guess I have to kiss. I guess I have to kiss the what you call it, but we'll figure it out. Um,
Hmm.
but he had originally went and everything kind of like fell apart. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
I got you. I got you.
uh, yeah, yeah. But one of the other things I wanted to talk about today was about traveling. You had mentioned that you
I'm a bad
nervous
traveler.
about leaving the house, and I think when you had said that, it was more of your safe zone, your safe zone, and where you were feeling safe, and it's
Hmm.
understandable because, like I said, I had never. You need soundproof the room so you can yell like normal. Oh, he's just Mike's a trip. No, it's early in the morning. I ain't telling you, my get, yo,
She will
my
kill
wife.
you.
Okay, there we go. He's here. Yep, yep, yep.
Hi.
What's going
Hello.
on,
Good
boss
morning.
man?
What's happening?
Hello.
So I'm at the gate.
See, original. Go ahead, Charles.
No, I just said I'm at the gate.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You sound a
I hear him
little.
perfectly.
Oh, okay. Um, what I what I was saying was about being a. Oh wait a minute, hold on. Welcome in, official Jamia.
Oh gosh.
I love that thing. I love that thing. um, getting out of your safe zone is not an easy task to do.
Mm-mm.
And like I
Mm-mm.
said,
It's not.
I am not a professional. I don't know what I'm talking about. And but um, it's something that I went through,
Mm-hmm.
and Charles will tell you, um, I have phobias when we get off the ship. When if you look at my background, that's a
Oh.
picture of the first cruise ship. Yeah, if you look at the background, that's the picture of the first cruise ship that I went on. That's my forehead on the
That's great.
bottom right. That's my big head right.
Oh, I see you. Yeah.
But I was more, yeah, I was more nervous about getting left, get the cruise ship
Oh,
leaving me
yeah.
because
Mm-hmm.
Ch- Charles down there, he's a diamond. I mean, a platinum. Platinum means that you've been cruising for a long time. My wife is actually a platinum. She's been cruising for a long time. I'm gold,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm still getting used to it. And what I'm saying when I say that is I have phobias. I want to see that ship.
Mm-hmm.
You hear a lot of stories about in the news that folks got left by the ship. And the reason they got left by the ship is
Oh.
because they took a private excursion. Those people don't care about what time it is to get back to the ship. So guess what? The ship left them. They're not
Oh,
waiting.
no.
This is a $1 billion organization. They're not going to wait for you for anything. But if you do it through the cruise line, if they get a flat tire accident, the ship is going to wait for you. And I have that fear. Everybody like, well, let's go do this, but it's cheaper that way. I'm going, no, I ain't doing it. Charles will tell you,
Right.
I'm like,
Yeah.
nope, I ain't doing it. And
Mm-hmm.
it's like we was in the Bahamas, and he said, I want to, we want to go do this. I said, well, good, have fun, deuces, see you later. And I'm going this way. And the guy was so aggressive that he was literally in my face. And he was like, well, you could go with them, and we've already negotiated. I said, dude, I told you no. And I mean, and I was turning purple, and I stormed off. But I said that to say this: I'm still getting used to traveling. It's not
Mm-hmm.
easy, when you get on that plane and excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, we are running into turbulence, and the whole plane is going,
Oh, yeah. Mm-mm.
and you don't want nobody to know that you're saying, oh my God, I'm gonna die. Ah! You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're having a
Mm-hmm.
freaking fit. You're
Yep.
having a fit, and you're going, "Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this?" And nobody else cares because they don't know what's going on inside your head.
Right.
'Cause that's all they hear. Yeah. But
Those are great.
when you have when you have people that help you along the journey, they push you to be the better person, and that's who Mr. down below me, he does for me. He's like, come on,
Mm-hmm.
let's do this, let's do that. And a lot of times I'm okay with it. Then a lot of times I'm like, nah, hey, you have fun, deuces. But I said all that to say that, hey, good morning. Good morning, Diana's birthday.
Hey, Diana.
I love
Hey,
when you
Diana's going live today for her very first time. Can't stop walking.
what time are you going live? Let me
11
make sure.
Eastern Standard.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay, cool. That's perfect. Well, I'll check you out. Okay, so back to Mr. Lane. Okay, go ahead and tell us what ship that you just not really just, but we're gonna pretend that you just got off the ship.
Hell, a month ago, hell, it's the Venezia. Venezia, Venezia, whatever you call it. I don't know.
Okay. So what port what port was that out of?
out of New York.
Oh, okay.
Hey, all right. I'm getting ready to go check in. You're gonna have to give me 1 minute or two.
Okay. Okay.
All
No
right.
problem. So
But I
okay,
can
so
still
we
hear you.
okay,
But
so we're gonna continue the conversation. All right. So
I can
back
okay, all right.
no no hey Mike Mike, I turned Nightbot off. So I gotta get with somebody to help me to turn it back on again. Yeah. Oh, that's another thing. Crooked Piece. Nightbot is an experience. In boy, if you don't put the right, it's like you got to put a formula in there, and with the stuff, and it's hard as heck. I got to get with Urban and have her. She sent me something that I could copy and paste and put it back on it, so I'm gonna do it.
Oh, that's
And
cool. Yeah,
yeah,
I'm trying to like watch how-to videos for the StreamYard and stuff. But
yeah.
it's still a lot to learn. Yeah,
But with Nightbot, good luck.
I know.
I'm giving you
Yeah.
I'm giving you fair warning. Nightbot, good luck. 'Cause
Okay.
you will throw your computer out the window. Good luck.
Yeah, I would
But
do that. I would
one of the
absolutely do
things
that.
that I was originally going to talk about was like the fact, yeah, I was really talking about was I'm starting to get afraid again because stuff is going on in certain ports. Like, I understand Haiti's always Haiti, I think Royal Caribbean and one of the other cruise ships in Haiti, um, they're having like a freaking revolution. I think they have a revolution every other month or something. Just joking, didn't mean that, but you know what I mean. Um, some of the other countries, like see, we were down in Costa Rica, and when me and Charles and the family, both
Okay.
our families that went. Okay, you back. We went down to Costa Rica. He was like, "Well, uh, we we're going to go across. We're going to go across the border, and we're going to do this, and we're going to do that, and then we're going to come back." And I said, "Well, guess what? Good luck. Have fun. You know what I'm saying? I'm still I'm still trying to deal with being in Costa Rica. You know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to deal with just dealing with this country, and you want to go over there? Nah, I'm not with it. Um, in the news, they we're supposed to be going. We're going on a cruise in June. It's almost under 30 days, and what's happening
Yeah.
is they're saying there's a high breakout of dingy fever in Jamaica. I'm like, well, I'm trying to go to Jamaica, so I was like, okay. I started spazzing out, but I was like, okay, I'm just gonna have a gallon of off on me from the top of my
Two
head
seven
all the way
one
to
seven two four.
between the crack of my toe. Yeah, between the crack of my toes, and I'm just going to, deal with it that accordingly. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not telling you to jump out into the world like that, but you have to slowly ease into it. See, I've been traveling with Charles and his wife Cynthia. Me and my wife Norma, we've been traveling with Charles and Cynthia for a couple of years now, and it's been an experience because your mental your mental state is like, woo, you know what I mean? And you're trying to hold up.
I
You're
used to
trying
be
to,
able to travel better. Oh, sorry. I do this all the time.
yeah, yeah. No. I understand, but see, and that's the thing. It's about our
Okay.
and your mental stability.
All right.
Do
Appreciate
you see what I'm saying?
Hmm. I
And
do.
my whole thing was I almost kicked the bucket 9 years ago in a horrific truck accident,
That's
and
horrible.
I never did nothing. I wasn't worried about, Lord, I want to live. No, I want to do something. I need to do something. never did nothing. I stayed.
Yeah, let's go scuba
I
diving.
worked and I went home and yeah. See. He smokes crack.
Oh,
Oh shit.
Okay. Okay. So tell us about the port. How was it hard getting into the port of New York? 'Cause a lot of people are afraid. New York is no joke. Um, tell us about um your the first day. What did you guys have to go through?
Getting into the port is off of 12th Avenue, and that's like the last street before the water. So it wasn't that bad. Well, it was a Sunday, so we really didn't have typical New York traffic going in there. But so getting there was easy. I mean, you go in there, the port's on 48th Street, but the ramp to get into it is off of like 56. So you got to go all the way up to 56 to turn in to come down to where the parking and stuff is. And but it's a typical New York port. It's not ain't nothing fancy about it. Every other port I've been out of was better than that one. But it was easy going. It
Okay.
was quick.
How long did it take? Oh, that's the magic word. When you get on these cruise ships, um, the fact that it takes forever to get on the boat, that's a plus. So okay, so right now we're
Well,
at a
see,
plus. You know,
you know how I get on and off the boat and the planes and all of that. I put her in the chair and we go to the front. But she had her scooter, so we went right to the front. I don't be playing that
gotcha.
mess, man. Shit, nah. I ain't waiting in them lines. It's like at the airport. You sitting there and you got to go through customs. Shit, throw your wife in the wheelchair. They bypass everybody. Ain't sitting in no damn line for no
All
45
right.
minutes. Sorry.
All right. So you get on the ship. What was the first thing
Uh-huh.
that you guys did? What was the
Get a
first thing
drink.
that y'all did?
We went to the bar. But let me tell you, okay, because it's New York, what sucks is that they hit you with a tax, a city tax as well. And you be like, wait a minute. And it's like an extra, New York City gets an extra 5%. And you're like, come on, man. The drinks is already $14. And then you got to turn around and throw another 5% on it. But as soon as you pull out of New York, they don't hit you for that 5%. But that's just New York getting their piece.
Wow. Uh, wow. See, that's another thing. You take the alcoholic out of me when you just said $14 for a drink. I'll just
Well,
go get me
you know we've
and
paid more. You know we paid more before in certain places. It was that at that festival.
yeah. Oh, yeah, I believe you remember that. What was it? I think it was
Shit.
$18. It was eighteen
Yeah,
dollars for a beer. It was $18 for a beer. I savored that beer the whole night.
that's crazy, y'all. That's a lot of money for a drink.
yeah.
Yeah, e- exactly. And see, my wife she don't like me drinking. Period. So I understand, but I'm like, you don't have to worry about me drinking a lot because I, I had to put out a loan. I had to get a small loan just to get this one. Uh,
Yeah, they don't be joking, man.
Exactly. But all right. And did you ever get a chance to film your room, or what went on with that?
I got yeah. I took. I think most of them is on the iPhone. I got some videos, and then I got some pictures too and stuff. But I'll
Mhm.
send them to you.
Yeah, yeah. Send it to me. Send it to me. So, is it, what is the layout of this ship? Is it just like the Horizon and the Vista? Is it that? Is it? It is. See, when I say a
It's
Horizon
similar.
Vista, uh huh.
The I would say as far as the elevator system is different. That's the first thing that you would notice. Like when you get on, normally everybody just press the elevator and you run to the first elevator that opens up. On this
Yeah.
boat, you press what floor you want to go to, and it gives you the letter for the elevator that you're going to, and you go over there and stand in front of that elevator, and you wait for like if you press 10, it'll say like elevator Q, and then you go over there and stand in front of Q. And what it'll do is for ever how many people press it, then it'll kind of say, okay, for 10 people that press it, they'll send them the queue, and after that, they'll if they're all going to say the 10th floor, which is the Lido deck, and then after so many people done press that floor, it'll direct you to another elevator. Or once you get on it, these elevators got sensors on them, weight sensors on it, and if you reach the weight allowance, they're gonna bypass uh the other people that's trying to get on. Let me see that Creole.
Oh, okay. Because I remember on the Vista, because we all went on the Vista together. That was actually Charles and Sint came with us on my honeymoon cruise. Um, that that elevator system was a hot mess. You'd press the button, and you looking around trying to figure out which elevator to look for, and trying to figure out what the heck is going on. And it was driving me up the wall, and I was to the point of, oh, forget it, I'll just go up the stairs. I'll just go up the stairs. I'll just go down the stairs. Um, because you have and one of my pet peeves is all of these kids running around. Because what usually happens is the parents, when they get on the boat, the kids go this way and the parents go that way. They said, well, he can't get lost, he can't get off the ship, and then they're running amok. They're really running amok. First of all, let's welcome in Fifi Urban Homestead.
Hey, you would have loved this cruise because there wasn't too many kids on there. I think I only seen about 8 or 9 kids on there the whole time, and I actually saw them all at once, and I was like, damn. And this was almost like when it was over because you got to remember it was a 12-day cruise, so
Yeah,
ain't too many kids taking off out of school for 12 days.
I,
It
that's what
is
I'm
a
saying. I'm
long time to be
surprised
on a
because
ship.
yeah, like I said, a lot of time, a lot of parents, uh, they don't care. They'll pull them out for the whole whatever, and I'm surprised. But like you said, yeah, it might be for a normal non-cruiser, but Charles to tell you, you need them extra days to relax because you always doing something. And see, certain days you don't want to do nothing and just sit back, sit on the balcony, uh, go up to the top deck, uh, just sit there, going into the Serenity section. Oh yeah, by the way, how was the did they have a Serenity section? What I mean, and
Yeah,
what I mean by Serenity, Crooked Peach is that's the area where it's just adults only. And a lot of times when you got all these kids running amok all over the place, and I'm looking at one of my cruise ducks. Uh, one of my crews does.
No, the Serenity section was nice.
Oh, okay. Did they have
It,
like
it,
Yeah, I never heard of it. Thanks for telling me.
yeah? Did they have an area where you could eat, or was there another bar? You notice I'm gonna keep on mentioning bars and alcoholic conversations.
yeah, shoot, good. Hey, you go up there. They had section in the backside up on the top floor was where the slide and all of that was at. But it wasn't no kids on there. I mean, literally, I think I seen 10 kids the whole time,
Oh, okay, okay.
and
Um,
that's rare because normally you see 10 kids in the first 10 minutes.
gotcha, gotcha. Hold on one second. We've got a new person just came in. Good morning, Bayou Sugar Garden.
Sugar!
Hey, Charles, what would you say to Fifi? See, Fifi just said that she is her husband wants to go on a cruise, but she's terrified. What would you say what would you say to her to ease her mind on going on a cruise?
That is just as safe as any place else that you would travel. I mean, whatever he's afraid of, if it's the water or something like that, just don't go out on the deck and look over the water. I mean, if get an inside room if you think that would be the case and you don't want to be, looking out at the water because that'll petrify you. But I don't know. I mean, shit. I don't know what his phobia is. So to address that directly, but it's a good
It
experience. It's pleasant.
yeah, and it's actually Fifi. She said that she's terrified, and I
Oh,
would say
what she's
this.
terrified of.
I would I, I would say this for you, and I'm going to be videotaping in June because my sister said the same thing, and I convinced her to come on this cruise with me. I intentionally booked us, just like you said, two inside rooms. We're going to be in the inside cabin. We're going on a decent. The horizon it's under 9 years old. It's not an old ship. It's not a small ship. It's in the middle. Um, that's another thing. See, because Charles likes the back of the boat. The back of the boat gives you a little bit more wave, a little bit more wave, a little bit more up and down. If you're going to get on even if you're going to take a cruise, get as high up as you can get, and in the middle of the boat, because these boats have what's called planes. It's under the waterline. It actually helps the boat. It actually helps the boat to stay stabilized. And I would get if you want to go Carnival, if you go Royal Caribbean, get on one of the bigger ships, because the bigger the ship is, you're going to be worried about other things. You're going to be worried about walking. You're going to be, I'm so tired. I'm like this. I'm like, wow, this place is huge. And that will take your mind off of it. Because we was on the Celebration and the Mardi Gras. That's the biggest ship that Carnival had. And we literally walked 8 miles a day.
Hey,
What you
guys.
call it is, yes, yep.
See if either one of y'all have some advice on this because I share a fear with Fifi. I'm not sure anybody's ever going to get me on a ship because first thing I do is I want to see how am I going to get out of this situation always. And the thought of going on a ship or a boat, that I've done that with going on boats and stuff. My dad was a tugboat captain, but that is terrifying. So how do you get over that?
Um, Wait a minute, say that again. You broke up a little bit.
When you're looking for an escape route always, what do you do going on a ship? Like, how are you getting away from that? If something is going on,
Okay,
how do you get that? I think
okay,
that that might be a fear
All
other
right,
people
hey,
share.
this is my plan on an escape route. When they tell you where your muster station is, when you go there, you look around and you see how many people are older than you and look a little more frail than you, and you say, okay, I got to push that one out the way, that one out the way, that one out the way, and that one out the way.
okay.
Because
I
I'm getting on
try
this
not to
damn boat.
laugh, but we talk about that all the time. Okay, your escape
Hey,
route. Your
you
escape route
laughing. I'm
is
telling you the truth.
Yeah, I'm
that
laughing
your
because
escape route.
it's honestly it is honest. I get it. You're saying the truth, but it's funny because the way you're saying it is freaking
Yeah, yeah,
funny,
yeah,
dude.
yeah, yeah. The boats.
Because listen,
Okay,
here's some teenage kid looking at you saying, that old lady ain't going to make it either. So,
yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, dude. All right.
But they
Oh
have
Lord.
they they have what's called muster stations, and it's a part of when you first get on the boat. You have to you have to go there, and they teach you how to put on uh a life jacket, and if something happens, you go to that you go to that place, and they will take you to the boat. These boats are built not to sink. They're unsinkable. The lifeboats. You know what I'm saying? And
I do. Hmm.
and what Charles is saying is there's only enough room. It's like the Titanic. I'm going to if it's between me and my wife, I'm going to take your old greasy ass out. So just remember that, and like I said, but that is worst case scenario. And again, the worst case scenario is you're within the Coast Guard, United States Coast Guard's, sound. They know where you're at. They will come for you,
Okay,
and
but see,
you get.
you're talking to me, and I think
I
maybe
know,
even
but guess
Fifi
what?
with the whole. No, that's not what it is. I don't think you're
No,
asking us
but
to
guess
trust
what?
all them people.
Okay, but guess what? Your safe zone. I'm going to tell you. This is where your safe zone is. Your room. Your room where all your personal items are. Your cabin is your safe zone. Do you see what I'm saying? And when
Yes, now I got
you
it. Okay,
now
yes.
see, you focus on that because it's going to be a sensory overload. There is a lot of people, there's a lot of kids. That's you got to understand that when you're on a cruise ship, it's a sensory overload, and a lot of people do dumb stuff. But when you need to say, okay, honey, whoever's with you, I need to go back to the room. And when you go
Right.
back to the room, that's where you can like save. But if you go like on rich was it
hello.
Virgin Voyages, Virgin Voyages would be a perfect for a Fifi. If you
Huh?
ever go on Virgin Voyages, you go in their room, you go in
Okay.
their room, you can adjust the lights to different colors like burgundy, dark red, and it's for where's she at? Official Jamer. It's the freaky room. They,
Uh-oh.
they used to Official Jamer. They used to have when you came in there. They had toys, adult toys in the
Oh,
drawer, brand new
I'm
for
not sure I'm in the right conversation right now.
no, I'm just saying. Virgin Voyages is an adult. It's an adult
What you say? Virgin
cruise line.
voyages ain't the virgin.
Yeah, but then a lot of people, I guess, they started complaining, and they took that stuff out. They took that stuff out. Wait a minute, hold up. We got a new person that just came in, and they actually have their own music.
Fifi.
I've been waiting all day to do this. Welcome in, wellness from Frugal Mama.
Oh, Frugal Mama. Oh, yes, Lord. I love her. I love her. Every morning she lifts me up.
but back to what I was saying. But back to what I was saying. Also, a safe zone could be the adult section. You know, the Serenity section. That could be a safe zone because a lot of times that is a quiet area, a quiet space. I
All right.
I,
Y'all,
I
this is
was
so
walking.
cool. So for people who
Yeah,
have never been on a ship, all this stuff that y'all are saying, I
it,
mean, I've never heard
ex-
of it, and it makes it sound more familiar. So, like Charles, you were talking about those crazy sounding elevators and all of that. Like, if I ever do get brave enough to go onto a ship, that kind of thing is going to make it easier. And
yes.
so, like, yeah, I'm listening. Y'all tell me more.
And see, and here's the thing. This is what I'm saying. I actually would do like a lot of times when you do videos, if you're videotaping on a cruise ship, you want to do early morning. So a lot of times I'll do a live from the cruise ship. When you get a chance, go back. You can see me and Charles did lives from the Mardi Gras, from the celebration and stuff like that. But a lot of times
Okay.
you what you find people that are in the Serenity section 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. They didn't go to sleep in their cabin. They went in on the Serenity section. They're under the stars and the moon, and
Clamshells.
it's like a clamshell, and they're knocked the heck out. And you all you hear is and they embrace the sea. Not I'm not talking storms or whatever, but a calm sea. They knocked the heck out. They've found their safe zone. There are safe zones on the ship where if you get stressed out, you go here. If you get stressed out, you can go to. They have like a lot of like Carnival have they what they call it the piano. It's a piano bar. You don't have to drink because the drinks are we are astronomically off the deep end, but you can go there to relax. They
See,
also
now that right
have
there is
a
such good information. Sorry.
yeah. They also have a library. They have a place. It's kind of like a combination library and where you can go play board games.
Never would have guessed
Like
that.
yeah, you could play board games. So what I'm saying is if you're getting on a ship and you're afraid, okay, like Charles said, you could get on a plane. Remember, I told you in the beginning, when you get on this plane, oh, ladies and gentlemen, we're having turbulence, and it's going all over the place, and you're going, oh my god, ah! And then 20 minutes later, you're on the you're on a tropical island in a peninsula. You got to get through the valley of the shadow of death to enjoy yourself.
You're right.
I know that sounds crazy, but when you make that step, when you make that leap, when you make that effort to get past that fear, we're always talking. We've talked about fear all week long. Yeah, I'll go out fast on a plane. I want no. Yeah, but guess what? I'm not going. I'm not going. I still got more than the stuff. Fifi said I'm going out fast on a plane. I want no. I
I'm with you, Phoebe.
I still have stuff I want to do. I still have stuff I want to do. And when you get like I wish I could show the face. I can't. Uh,
I'll be
Norma would
watching you on this next one. If either or both of y'all do some filming, I will definitely be watching that.
that's a lot of water to drink to be on a ship. Look, let me explain something. Wait a minute. I don't know if I should say this. It might scare you even more. No matter how good of a swimmer you are, you
You're
ain't
not
getting
gonna
that far
make
in the ocean.
it.
Yep, and
You're
I'm out.
not gonna.
Look,
You're
I
not gonna
promise you
make it.
this. You're not gonna make it because even the Coast Guard swimmers, they're highly trained. They have to train to swim in the ocean. But
Oh
these
Lord.
ships are these ships are huge. When we say mega ships, they're huge. It's not what
Yeah.
you think. you're magnifying it more than it really is,
All
because
right.
you will spend more time, you will spend more time when you're on the ship going, oh my god, wow. You'll be look like this. Wow. Oh, I'm looking at my roof. I gotta clean them cobwebs. Oh my god. I'm like, boy, you know. and, and do you see what I'm saying? And you when you get on the boat and you do the like itinerary. So I'm gonna ask you this, Charles. See, you
Yeah.
came out of New York, and
Uh-huh.
being New York, it was cold. It was cold, and a lot of times. See, when last boat we all both of us went on, we were out of Florida, and where was it, like January or whatever, and
Yeah, it was January
and
out of
I have to
Jacksonville.
and I have to say this: there was no brothers or no sisters in the water, but y'all Caucasians, y'all would get in and it was freezing. It was it was freezing,
Oh,
and they were in the hot tub. Let me explain something about Carnival cruise ship hot tubs. It ain't hot. It's lukewarm at best. And when you know you have a lot of people that get on that boat and they're drinking and whatever, but you don't see nobody get up to go to the bathroom, do you
ooh,
want to
that's
get
nasty. Ooh,
do you want to go in that water? Just saying. I'm just think about it.
no.
I'm just saying. But back to the Venezia. What
Yeah.
what did you like about the Lido deck? Lido deck is the main deck where all the party is. There's going to be a pool. There's going to be the burger joint. The food stuff like that. What did you talk? Tell us about the Lido deck.
The Lido, okay, first of all, this Lido deck on because it's a cold water ship, it came off the Costa class. They have a glass roof that they closed when we was in New York. They closed the roof, so you thinking you walking outside into the cold, and I'm like, damn, it's warm out here for some reason. Then when I looked up, I seen the glass roof, the dome was closed. So they got a
That's
retractable
cool.
glass roof that and they keep it heated. So while you in New York and it's 35 degrees, they got the temperature set at 70, 72, whatever, making you comfortable walking through there. So I like that, especially being that it was cold weather. The the Lido deck compared to the other ships is smaller because of that domed roof. They can't dome off the whole Lido deck. So when you go through the marketplace, and the marketplace is where all the food is, the buffet is, then you go to the backside. The backside of the boat is open, but the middle it's enclosed. So it's warm. And right there it was the Java Blue, which is the coffee shop. They had a bar there. Guys was on one corner, and not tamarindo, something that sounds like that, but it's Mexican food, tacos and burritos and things was on the other corner. But it's still enough room, and it's great. It ain't been like we had a day when we was going down and it started to rain. They closed the dome. Everybody stayed dry after we got through the little showers. It took maybe like 45 minutes an hour. They opened it back up.
Okay. What with when it comes to the food and what did you had to pay for any of the food? Because
Oh,
like
that's a
we
good
got
question.
people
Okay,
that never been on the cruise ship before. Explain that.
we wound up paying for 2 meals. Okay, if you're going to pay for a meal and you decide that's what you want to do, now you don't have to do the steakhouse the first night, and they give you a complimentary bottle of wine. Any other night, you got to pay for it. But the first night, if you book the steakhouse, you're going to get a complimentary bottle of wine. Now, That ribeye that they give you at the steakhouse is way better and way bigger than what you're going to get in the dining hall. It's going to be about a 16 to 20 ounce ribeye, and I had the steak. She had the lobster tail, and that lobster tail was huge. It wasn't like the ones they served on formal night that looked like jumbo shrimp. This was a real lobster tail.
And-
So,
okay, so do
so the,
as a new cruiser, say you want to go on a cruise. In other
uh
words, what you're saying is there's certain restaurant that you actually have to pay for, and then the rest are
right,
what, free?
yeah, they're free.
Yeah. So
Everything
you
is other than that, everything is free. Okay, the only thing, all right, the steakhouse you have to pay for bonsai takoyaki, which is the grill when they cook in front of you. You got to pay for that. We did that. That food was great too. And in the back, it's the crab shack where they have crab legs, um, clam strips, and things like that. And that's open during lunchtime. You have to pay for that.
Mm.
But everything else is free. I mean, dinner's free, breakfast is free, the lunch is free. You got Guy's Burger Bar, the Mexican place. Pizza stays open till 4 in the morning. Okay, if you want some wings, you gotta call room service to bring them to you. And there's like a $6. It's like $6. They charge for the wings, but it's six wings. So that's the only thing that you gotta pay for with I know as far as room service on the room service menu, but everything else
where,
you can eat. Now they did have
where
now they had specialty pizzas on this boat. It's a barbecue teriyaki, which was and then they had the chicken. They had one with chicken. No, it was a chicken teriyaki and a barbecue beef. That's what it was. They made those, and those was $5 more. But there's like six other pizzas that you can get for free. So unless you want to pay the $5 just because you want a specialty pizza, but it's not necessary.
This is great information.
did you
Yeah.
did you ever? Because I know you love to get the omelets. Did you get for breakfast? I know you went. Did you do the see? There's two places that there's a couple of places you can actually have breakfast at. Did you go to the Mexican place? Did you go to the dining room? Did you sit down and have breakfast, or did you go to the marketplace? Where did you go to have your breakfast?
I did the marketplace and I did the sit down restaurant. And okay, on C days they have what is called C day brunch, which is more of a selection. And I done the regular marketplace, which is the buffet, and got the omelets off for there. The only reason why I do the sit down breakfast is because I don't eat pork, and they have chicken sausage and turkey bacon if you do the restaurant. But if you go up to the buffet, it's either going to be bacon, sausage, or ham. So, but
Got
you know what? Check this out though. It was a lady that asked them at the marketplace, and she told them she don't eat pork. She said, and she asked the dude, can he go get her some chicken and sausage? And he went, I don't know, he went back in the back and came back with some sausage for it. I was like, okay, so this is something new. You can ask them behind because they got it. It's all coming from the same galley
yeah,
as the
yeah.
restaurant.
And
And I never thought about asking for it, but it was one of them ladies that had that diamond card, and she said, I don't eat pork. Give me one." And I heard that. I'm over here ear hustling. I was like, "Oh, I can get."
gotcha. What did you think about the entertainment? Because like we've got two folks in here that said that they're already nervous being on the ship. They're stressed out. They're trying to figure out what type of entertainment did the Venetia have that you could sit back and enjoy, or sit back and do, and also include the picture taking in that. Explain that.
Okay, They had, because it was 12 days, so I think they had four different type of Broadway shows. Um, one night was a comedy act, not a comedy act. Well, he was a comedian. He had a lot of props doing juggling and doing things like that and working with fire and stuff like that. That was one night. So we did the four shows. We did comedy shows. There's like two shows at night that's R rated, and then there's like two of them that's PG, and the R rated one starts at like 9:30, and I think at 11, and they'll have two comedians, and then halfway through. So we had the same comedians for the first 3 days because the first 3 days was on the sea. When we hit that first port, they swapped out. We got a different set of comedians for the next 5 days, and then the last 3 days coming back, we had another different set of comedians. So in all, for 12 days, we had six different comedians. So you wasn't listening to the same jokes. And the pictures, I mean, it is what it is. They got you
Gotcha.
just you walk around, take a picture, whatever. They trying to get you. But I will say this, and you can tell them better than I can
Gotcha.
tell them. Stay away from the black screen.
The what? The what?
The black screen. Stay away from the black screen. The black screen is the professional
Oh,
portrait.
well,
He
okay,
he
Oh.
can
okay. Let me.
he can tell
Okay,
you better
let,
than I can about that one.
okay. Hold on. I'm going. We're going to talk about that. We're going to.
If you've
Okay.
never been on a
On the
cruise
cruise
before,
ship.
stay away from the black screen.
Okay.
Oh my.
Okay. On the cruise ship, every night, you get to dress up. You get to dress up, and you can, go. And they have different stations where you can take pictures. You can take pictures. You sit with your loved ones, your family, and then they charge you. It'll be a certain amount of money. Let me explain what the black screen is. Stand by.
A summer rain is passing over, and it feels like a dream. I could run and look for shelter, but you hold on to me. I'm under your skies. I'm caught in your eyes. Don't you know you stop the room? And all that I can see is you.
Okay, that's the black
Okay.
screen.
You
Okay.
suck. Hold on just a second. You suck.
Uh huh.
Now I'm all choked up. Y'all are so beautiful. And your wife, Norman. Gorgeous. Oh my gosh. But that music and the Thanks a
Okay,
lot.
but guess what? Guess what? He caught me at the right time because I was full of wine, and I started tearing up because I was very
Mhm.
happy. And like I said, I always tell y'all, my wife makes me very happy. And when he told me the price, because that was a professional shoot. That wasn't
It
the
was
regular
beautiful.
cruise ship. See, the regular cruise ship is they'll go, okay, lean forward, fold your hands, lean your head to the right, take a picture. Uh, uh, Grab your suit jacket, move to the left, grab a picture. They do that same crap. That the black screen. If you ever see that black screen, keep walking because that's a car. That's a car note. Okay,
What?
and I
No, that's a
literally.
mortgage payment.
Yeah, mortgage. That's a mortgage payment. I'm still paying for that, and
Oh.
that was
Oh.
7 years ago. I'm
It
still
was
paying
gorgeous.
for that. But
And it
guess
made me
what?
cry. So
It was so funny. My wife said he said the price. She looked at him, and then she looked at me, and then she looked at him, And then she looked at me and said, "Oh, hell." She literally said,
Yeah.
"Oh, hell no." And I literally, I was crying. I was
Oh,
like, I was like, I just gave him the card, and I bought it.
aw.
And
She's
they
still
give
mad
you
at you
all
about
the,
that?
yeah. No, no, she laughs because we have this big picture. We have this big. It was in was it sketched in on metal or glass or something in a live in her office of that main picture, and we got the videos and do all that stuff. But I always wanted one, and later on, like 4 or 5 cruise ships later, we went to the black screen again because they said we're going to give you a free picture if you do the shoot because they knew they got me once, and I went back in there, but I was set. I was ready, and my man he showed the whole picture, and it was another one just like that, a different music and everything, and he said he says, well, so what do you think? And I looked at him and said, okay, which one is the free picture? And he looked so defeated, and he was like, but it's this and this. I mean, astronomical mortgage payment again. And I got up and I said, I looked at Norma. She started giggling. I looked at, I said, get the free picture, I'm leaving. And I got up and walked out.
Okay. All right. You left it in her hands. That was smart.
I said, yeah, I said, I left it on her hand. She got the free picture. I said, never again. But
Oh. Well, I got to tell you, I've never been on a cruise ship before. I mean, I've seen them a lot because yeah, I'm right close to Norfolk, and actually, I used to live over at the water over there. They're huge, they're giant, but I never have gotten a look on the inside of it. I never knew really any of the ins and outs. And so, both of you, all the things that you talked about this morning, and Charles, like, yeah, that was a lot of inside. If I can get myself brave enough to now,
yeah,
that is definitely going to help me because it feels like it's a lot more familiar. And I mean, I want to hear more of y'all's stories for
and
real.
and,
Oh
and
crap!
and we
Wait, look at
have.
the time too. Sorry.
No, no problem. We're gonna share it. And the thing is, they have smaller. They have 2 days. They have smaller stuff that you can do. Um, and it's worth the time. I might change the name of this just the cruise talk because we was trying to get the Venezia in there, but you know what I'm saying. It's okay. This is what's going on with us, but it it's worth it because you only have one life, and you need to learn how to
Yes,
enjoy it. You
indeed.
need to learn how
Yes,
you need to
yes.
learn how to have fun. You need to learn how to just get out there and live your life. It this isn't for everybody, but it could be for you. 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 And okay, in I want to thank my folks that came up, Crooked Peach and my man Charles, for letting
Thank
us
you,
know.
sir.
Hey Charles, do you suggest in the Venezia would it be something worth going on, even though is it more for the experienced folks, or what do you think?
I liked it more. It was compared to all the rest of the Carnival ships. The decor on it makes it seem a little more luxurious, and I guess I would to compare the cruises. I would want to do it not so much on a journey cruise to see the more of the party atmosphere, because being that it was a journey cruise, it was so many diamond and platinum people on there, and to get to that status, you have to be on cruise for a long time. So nothing against old folks, because I'm old myself, but the party vibe ain't the party vibe like it is on the regular booze cruises.
Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha.
You know, about 10 o'clock. We'll put it like this: we went to the nightclub and it wasn't but probably about 6 or 7 people in there. Versus when I went on this cruise out of I caught the boat in Puerto Rico. Yo, you talking about a party? Well, my man, he was asking for.
Uh, I think we lost him. Okay.
Oh no! Oh
All right.
no!
We lost him, but okay. I just want to. I want to thank Charles for coming in.
Sorry.
Oh, get the gun. I want to thank Charles for coming in and telling us about the Venezia and that it was worth. It was worth it, that he enjoyed himself. It's more of an older crowd. That's what it sounds like to me. It was more of an older crowd. It was more folks that have more experience in the cruising. So if you're thinking about going on the ship, just keep that in hindsight. But hindsight, um, and I just again I want to thank him for coming in and just talking with us and letting us know what he thought of the ship. It's more of the Vista class. If anybody knows about Carnival, it's more of the Vista class ships. It is also it was an Italian. It was made for the Italian market over in Europe, but they decided to bring it
Oh,
to it. They decided to bring it to the United States. So it's more like a lot of more marble, a lot more
oh,
glitz
it's
and shiny
fancy.
and fancy stuff, fancy
Oh
smancy. And
yeah,
so if you're
fancy.
looking for that, it will help you in the long run. And again, we're coming up in June. There'll be some more cruise videos and stuff like that. So we'll talk about that. Coming up next is wellness with Frugal Mama. So
Oh,
just hit
mama.
her up. Sorry we ran a little bit over, and just want to again thank you guys for coming in. Thanks, Quick and Peach, for the help. All right,
Sir, yes, sir.
I'll be back on the road tomorrow. We will see you guys tomorrow. Y'all
Have a blessed day, everybody.
have a blessed day. And if you're not awake yet, let me give you a slap in the face. No. Yeah, slap in the face.
Oh,
And
that's
and
stop. It
and
hurts. I'm awake.
and, and, and as always, if you don't think nobody loves you, know that I love you, we love you, and God loves you too. Y'all have a blessed day. See you tomorrow.
Bye.